This shows where the cripple wall is located on a house. Notice where the top of the stairs are. This is where the floor is located. So between the foundation and this floor, there's a short wall called a cripple wall. This is the area where all retrofitting takes place. Here's a typical house with a cripple wall. One of the ways you can tell if your house has a cripple wall is by the number of steps that lead up to the floor. Now if you look directly below the window, there's a vent. At the bottom of that vent is the foundation. Between the foundation and the floor, which is located slightly above the top of that vent, that's where the cripple wall is. So here's an illustration of what happens when a cripple wall collapses. As you can see, when the earthquake rocks the house back and forth, the cripple walls are not able to support the house and keep it from collapsing. Here is a house where you can see the cripple wall about to collapse. At the bottom in the gray, you see the foundation. Then you see the 2x4s of the cripple wall. And at the top of the 2x4s is the floor of the house, which is slid to the right approximately a foot. This is a house that was damaged in the 1989 Loma Prieta earthquake. This damage occurred in Watsonville, California, where I was an inspector for the Federal Emergency Management Agency. If you look at the floor of the house, it is now very, very close to the ground. If you look at where the steps used to go into the house, they're much, much higher than where the floor is right now. This is due to a cripple wall collapse. Here's another house that suffered a cripple wall collapse. This occurred in the 1992 Ferndale earthquake in California. I was the FEMA inspector for this home, and when I looked at it from the outside, it looked intact. The windows were in good condition, the door looked like it was in good condition, but I did notice, as you will notice, that the top of the stairs is much, much higher than the floor. This is because of the cripple wall collapse. Once I went inside, I saw so much damage that the house needed to be torn down. This is the same house as seen from the inside. In addition to the damage to the plaster, this house also suffered serious damage to the electrical system and the plumbing system. This house was no longer habitable. The people who lived in this house had to live in a shelter provided by the Federal Emergency Management Agency.
If this video teaches you one thing today, it is that your home may be in danger of collapsing in an earthquake. If for some reason the information here is not complete enough for you, please go to our website. You'll find lots of information there that will augment what you've learned now.